Welcome to the year-end special. Why is it so special? I'm not really sure. I mean, Patriots Nation, baby. That's been pretty special. Other than that, special has not come my way in a while. I've been absent in the podcast world for a minute. Life has come at me fast. I've been unemployed for the last quarter of the year. I'm currently trying to get into another six-figure job, which is quite complicated given the shitty area I live in for technology. Lost my house, hopefully temporarily. I've been living in a house with four generations under the same roof. My grandmother, my mother, my aunt, my stepfather, and our two kids. My income is diminished, and even though every day I want to think it's going to get better, it certainly fucking hasn't. But new year, new me, right? And I mean, like I said, Pats Nation, baby. That's something to be excited about. Drake, May. I've been fucking slaying it. I'm at my second heaviest weight of my life. I mean, that I've recorded and kept track, 235 pounds. But I'm on day 3 of no carbs. So, I mean, I've lost 55 pounds before. I can do it again. All you can do is just keep on fucking pushing. So, with that, I hope all of you battling something can keep on fucking pushing. Not just gaining weight or, being down in the dumps or whatever, but lost a lot of friends, many people I know, same age or younger this past year, and it's a crying fucking shame. But I'm not gonna be one of those statistics. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Davedreaming.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream.
What is today dreaming?
Woo! So let's talk about it. About it. I got a whole script and everything here, but we're gonna go a little off the rails. But one of the craziest things literally just happened. 2025, the Great Heist. Everybody saw this on the news, right? You probably guessed it wrong. It's not the Louvre, where although impressive, this break-in, which happened soup to nuts in less than 10 minutes, is not the greatest heist of 2025. Nobody drops the crown. The greatest heist of 2025 was obviously the lobster heist. Massachusetts, we have a shellfish situation. An entire truckload of lobster worth almost $400,000 had vanished somewhere between Taunton, Massachusetts, and a bunch of Costco parking lots in the Midwest. Now picture this. You're at Costco. You're ready for 6 gallons of mayo and a pallet of toilet paper, but the lobster, gone, hijacked, boost, clawed right out of the supply chain. Authorities say a fake trucking company rolled up to a Taunton cold storage facility, just like, yep, that's my lobster. They flashed some very confident paperwork, loaded the truck, drove off into the sunset, never to be seen again. Now, experts believe, this was an organized cargo theft ring, which raises a lot of questions. Where do you even hide $400,000 worth of lobster? Is there a secret black market red lobster somewhere? And most importantly, did they at least keep them at the right temperature? Officials say this is actually the second big seafood theft linked to the same facility in about a month, which means somewhere out there's a criminal mastermind whose entire villain arc is just stealing chowder ingredients. So if your Costco lobster boil got delayed, no, it didn't. It was a victim of what social media is now calling the Great Lobster Heist of 2025. But here's the real details. What happened was 400,000 in live or frozen lobsters was picked up from the Lineage Logistics facility in Taunton and then vanished en route to Costco locations in Illinois and Minnesota because no ocean out there. It's just can't get their own lobsters. There's no ocean. The load was coordinated by Rexing Companies, an Indiana based logistics firm which realized something was wrong when the shipment never arrived or dropped off tracking. I mean, seriously, there's people stealing priceless jewels, and then we got these motherfuckers in Massachusetts saying, hey, hold my cigarette. We're going to steal these lobsters. Where are they going to go? But here's how the heist worked. Thieves allegedly impersonated a legitimate trucking company using a slightly altered email domain to fool the broker. Phishing, no pun intended, in facility into releasing the shipment. They arrived with what appeared to be a valid truck and fake driver credentials, picked up the pallets of lobster, and then disappeared, reportedly disabling tracking once they left. You telling me they put fucking air tags in lobster fucking crates? Unbelievable. Industry sources say this matches a growing pattern of organized cargo theft rings that spoof carrier identities to intercept high value loads while in transit. Now, I don't know about you, but I've seen all of the Fast and Furious, and never once did they steal seafood. Correct me if I'm wrong. There was TVs, gasoline, who the fuck else knows whatever, car parts, obviously. But who fucking knows? But here's why it matters. Trade groups estimate cargo theft like this costs the United States supply chain tens of billions of dollars annually, and seafood has become a target because it is high value and hard to trace. You don't fucking stamp a serial number on a lobster, bro. The Taunton lobster theft was reportedly the second major seafood. Yeah, we went over that. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know who fucking wrote this shit. It was me. But it's raising concerns about security practices and enforcement gaps. The FBI and multiple law enforcement agencies are investigating. But as of the latest reports, there have been no public arrests or recovery of the missing lobster shipment. So we have about what? Another 2 weeks or so. And if they don't find these fuckers, like they found the people in the Louvre, who ultimately that was literally a plot right out of a movie. You get a mini truck with a fucking ladder, a furniture mover, go up into the window, smash them in the window, in and out. Less than 10 fucking minutes. They got that shit out of there, but they dropped the crown. You can never drop the crown. And look at my face. I'm sorry for the shitty lighting. This is like on a whim. Been writing this podcast for a few days and I never once thought about the fucking lighting. But now, on a lighter note, going down the wormhole of the algorithm, I've been getting caught up by the best of the day X of doing Y until I get Z things, and the one that has standing out to me is motherfucking Internet Explorer 420 on Instagram. This motherfucker is boozing, smoking, and gambling until he recovers money that was allegedly seized from him. Now, Marshall's first big bout was to get his teeth fixed. He hit his goal, and honestly, I haven't paid close enough attention to his videos to look at his teeth lately because they're so goddamn entertaining. I mean, he was shotgunning beers and buying scratch tickets, and he's got this big metal fucking obstruction he calls clank, and I'll give it to him. It's fucking entertaining. So I honestly don't know if he ever got his teeth fixed, but he definitely hit his first goal. But now, since this money has been seized from him, it's nice to see at least he's switching from shotgunning twisted teas, and now he switched to two turnt teas, which have none of the fucking sugar or anything, because that kid was gonna get livabetes before he fucking knew it. But like I said, I'll give it to him. Videos are certainly entertaining. And it's the entertainment my brain has been seeking. Just a degenerate, just fucking going after it day after day after day. And I'm rooting for this fucker. And one of his big things is he always places a bet on rain bet on blackjack. I mean, I don't have rain bet. It's not allowed in this great shitty state. Um, but I think he should stick to blackjack because his biggest lottery win is 150. I'm pretty sure this motherfucker placed a $5,000 bet on a blackjack hand. Granted, I don't know any of the marketing aspects behind it. I don't know if he's an affiliate. I don't know the details, but I know it is so fucking entertaining. And I'm always rooting for any degenerate. So head on over to Instagram and look up Internet Explorer 420. But I mean, is he even old enough to remember all of this shit in his videos? Like he's got PlayStation 1 like pillows. I think that's the thing that he mails out as his merch. And like Internet Explorer. I don't know, regardless, I fucking love it.
Day 37, motherfuckers. Thought it was about time for another cooking gambling vid. I think it's time for a hand of blackjack on rain bet. I'm gonna do a $500 hand. Place bet. 17 against the 4. Come on, bust. Yes! I think it's time for another $500 hand of blackjack. Let's fucking go. 15 against the 3. Stand. Yes! Just busting. Or I'm drunk. We're gonna shotgun this tea in celebration of my burger bowls. We're not done gambling either. I got 2 scratch tickets. We even got Clank here. Let's do this shit. Rinsed. Last game of the gym book. Got me fucking stressing out. Gym book fucked me. At least we got some good eats. If Elon Musk's got so much money, why I never see him do a money spread? That's what I want to know.
But here's a side plug. Uncle Mundy is this exact dude in 40 years. No afro, bald. He's like your great grandpa. And I mean, he's driving around in his fucking Hyundai with dashboard and glove box just full of fucking glizzies. And he buys out all the fucking 30 packs of Busch Light that he fucking can. And it's hit me, rain bet. That's the mantra. While he's driving around with all this shit, check him out as well. Uncle Mundy. Look him up. Instagram.
But I'm a trick. Oh! I'm a widow. Hit me right there. Hit me!
Now this next one, like, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's hard to gauge anybody by the internet. But if you're poor and want to get swole, I guess there's no better place than going to working out in a fucking Walmart. And I can respect that hustle. The one particular goal of being jacked could be any amount of days, but going into a Walmart each day and working out is pretty fucking legit. I have a hard enough time walking down the stairs, and yes, I recently fell down the fucking stairs at 37 years old, and I feel retarded. Except where does the hustle end? It actually appears Cam stopped going to Walmart to work out. I wonder if he got banned? Well, it was fun while it lasted, but here's his Instagram, check it out. And, of course, since my absence, obviously, living in Franklin County, there are things that have happened since we last did the Franklin County Scanner episode, so here we go.
Of working out at Walmart every day until I get jacked.
And it sucks because I'm going to go in chronological order, starting with not the most recent moment, working up to the most recent moment. And it sucks because the first one is most definitely the best. I wrote here probably the best, but it is the best. Report of loose emu running down the street. Williamsburg, Conway. Now, Conway is not a place you would expect to see wild, giant fucking birds running down the road. But I can tell you a story about Conway. Back when I was renting a house, when I moved home from college, me and my younger cousin and a bunch of our friends were partying up in the woods. And this is no bullshit. We're all on the verge of blackout. And then all of a sudden, dozens of fucking sheep just come running through the fucking woods, through our fire pit, just and then gone. To this day, I don't know why, I don't know where, I don't know how, but that is a fucking fact, Jack, and that happened. Now, my worst nightmare. Reported lawnmower fire. Since my brain's been all fucked up from quitting drinking and everything, am devastatingly, probably not a word, afraid of fucking fire, and I don't know why. Every time I get off my lawnmower, I have to look at that thing for at least 10 minutes to make sure it is not on fire. But this happened. Shelter Street, Orange. Now, I'm sorry for this child who has to be the butt of my joke, but I don't know who it is. I don't have a picture of them. I do not know their identity. That being said, I wonder if they ever came out. Report of child who has locked themselves in closet. South Plain Road, Sunderland. Now, if your packages were delayed this holiday season in Franklin County, this could be the reason why. Motor vehicle accident, car versus UPS truck, State Road, Irving. That's just a given. Now, this one hits close to home because it's in Shelburne, my hometown. Well, where I lived, where I'm going to be living again soon. Box truck over embankment, Mohawk Trail at Shelburne Center Road, Shelburne. Now, this is at Catamount Traders. Now, this poor fucker, Mike, literally, they just put up this nice mailbox fixture, and then a fucking box truck takes it out. Check out the pictures. Ridiculous, right? It's absolutely like, here, oh, I spent all this time putting this nice thing up there for my mailbox, and then gone. Disturbance, Mohawk Trail, McDonald's, Greenfield, fleeing vehicle reported to have run over foot. And most recently, this was legit like a day ago or two, don't even know. Report of squirrel in chimney. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? North Main Street, Sunderland. And there you have it, folks. Franklin County's finest. And to you all, I wish you a prosperous new year. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels. Davedreaming, out. Your viewpoint. It's influential. Use it to make an impact. Distinct. We want you to express it. Invaluable. Get paid to share it. PaidViewpoint.com is not just another one of those survey sites. Complete your profile and get user-specific surveys that pay upwards of $10 per survey. I'll be real. I had to do a lot of the 10-cent to $1 surveys before I started getting higher paying ones, but I made the threshold of $15 and then you get paid out through PayPal. It literally only took me about 2 hours of my time over a few days. Now that I've hit that threshold, I'm seeing video response surveys, photo surveys, and much higher paying ones. So use the link davedreaming.com/PVP or use my code DaveDreaming when signing up. Again, that's paidviewpoint.com. Use my code DaveDreaming. Let us know when you sign up, and when you cash out, we'll send you a special gift.